Rear lights have one job: getting you seen. Oh, and lasting long enough for your ride and not falling off your bike and not annoying your ride buddies. And sometimes filming close passes or, telling you about traffic. Okay, a few jobs then. We've picked out 6 of our favourites here, and hopefully one of them will be just the job for you. We've given each of these lights a full independent review over on road.cc along with dozens of others, so check the description for links to those. And tell us which you pick in the comments below, or what is your favourite light if it's not made the cut here. Okay, let's start small, really small. If you're a time trialist or hill climber looking for a lightweight option or just want some visibility without spending a fortune, then the very affordable Knog Plus is well worth a look. As well as being light on the wallet, it's also light in weight, coming in at a puny 18 grams. It's an uncomplicated rear light that weighs almost nothing, puts out a useful 20 lumens in its highest mode. Despite its size, it'll run for nearly 2 days on the lowest flashing mode, and there are 5 modes to choose from in total. You don't need a charging lead for this light, it just plugs straight into a USB socket, so you should be able to top it up pretty much anywhere. The mount is magnetic and it's nice and simple, and you can even clip it to your jeans. For the money, this little Knog is pretty hard to beat, but what if you want more power? Well, how about this? The Cateye Viz range of rear lights are well-made units that chuck out lots of light and last for years, and the Viz 450 is the brightest of the lot. Now, the full 450 lumen power is reserved for an intermittent flash in the daytime hyperflash mode. Stick that on and you'll be visible from space, or half a mile away anyway. If you're the kind of rider that enjoys a dual carriageway time trial or an A-road commute, then this light should be on your shopping list. It's not just about the maximum output though. The Viz 450 has a nice mount, it's easy to use, and the run times in the lower modes are really long. If you don't need the eye-melting power of this one, then there are Viz models all the way down to 100 lumens, and we've reviewed a bunch of them and they've all been good. Radar lights can sense cars approaching behind you and send a warning to your GPS head unit. The Garmin Varia RTL 515 is the pick of the crop at the moment because it most reliably does that from up to 140 meters away, often well before you hear them. And it does it for the longest of any of the radars we've tested. The battery in the Varia gives you 16 hours of runtime in day flash mode. When it senses a car approaching, the light will adapt its flash pattern to help make you as visible as possible. And that's really visible because the LED in the Varia is extremely bright. It's an expensive unit and it's not without a few niggles, including a micro USB port when the world has moved on to USB-C. But the robust build, reliable alerts, high quality rear light justify the spend. Knowing the cars are there is one thing, but what if they close past you and you want evidence of that to send to your local plod? For us, the Cycliq Fly6 Pro is currently the pick of the bunch where rear-facing cameras are concerned. It packs a 4K camera with electronic image stabilization and a 145-degree field of view, and it combines that with a 100 lumen bike light to get you seen. It'll shoot for about 5 hours with the light on flashing, or over 6 on camera-only mode, which should cover your whole club run. The Fly6 is Wi-Fi enabled and there's a desktop and a smartphone app to work with your footage. It comes with a nice secure mount and it's IP67 waterproof, so even the worst UK weather shouldn't be a problem. It's expensive and it's heavy for a rear light, but it's currently the best you can get. If you're riding mostly in town, then being visible from the side is almost as important as being seen from behind. The Moon Cerberus has a 3-sided design that gives you unbeatable side visibility. This light is as bright from the left or the right as it is from the rear. It's a versatile light too. It has a clever hinge system that makes it compatible with all shapes of seat posts. Given its form factor, it's probably nice and aerodynamic too, although we didn't take it to the wind tunnel. Moon has sensibly kept the mode count to 5 with 2 constant and 3 flashing. Out of the box, you only get about 3.5 hours of battery life on constant, but you can use the button on the light as a dimmer function that allows you to fine-tune the output to extend the battery life or to spare your riding mate's eyes, or both. All of these lights are great, but if we had to pick just one rear light to live with, then we'd pick the Exposure Boost R with React and Peloton. This is a really high quality rear bike light. You get exceptional visibility, impressive run times, and advanced features. It builds on the successful Trace R, doubling its battery life with only a 10-gram increase in weight. And it's not like that light was heavy. You get 80 lumens maximum output with 6 modes that give you run times from 6 hours in the brightest static mode to 48 hours in the lowest flash mode. React is probably the light's best feature, which adapts to the light conditions, and it also flares up when it senses that the rider is braking. It also has a peloton mode, which recognises when there's a front light behind you and dims itself to save dazzling your ride buddies. It's very well made and very waterproof, and mounting is secure. There's no getting away from the fact that this is an expensive light, but its robust build, smart features and British craftsmanship justify the cost. Sometimes you get what you pay for. However you ride, one of these 6 lights should be just the ticket if you're heading out after dark or want to be more visible in daylight hours. Which would be your pick? Let us know below. And as ever, if you've enjoyed watching this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more from us. We'll see you next time.